Your hair looks good.
Thank you.
Good evening, I'm Sam Kim.
And I'm John Dale. Welcome back to the Tulane Vignette Newsflash.
Let's get down to business.
In early March, the New York Times published an article that revealed that more large companies are run by men named John than by women. Huh. Go me.
The last round of Big Little reveals has ended for the Tulane Greek community. A study by Tulane Panhellenic showed that 97% of first-year sorority women love their big. The other 3% also love their big, but they have EduRoam and were unable to access the online survey. Tulane just elected new officials to the undergraduate student government. Please welcome the newly elected Vice President of Budget Analysis and Redistribution, Melissa Perlman.
Hey Melissa, congrats on your election.
Thank you. It was a wild election.
Oh yeah?
My friend made me a cool cover photo and I ran unopposed.
So USG elections are nonpartisan, but I understand that you went ahead and declared yourself a Marxist.
Yep.
So what are your goals as the new VP of Budget Analysis and Redistribution?
I believe that Tulane is a unique place to grow, learn, and share. But in order to bring about positive change, we need to bring change to the masses. My first step is to establish free printing for all students.
Free printing for everyone? That makes so much sense.
We can't have one major dominate all the others. They're all equal.
Yeah, I guess that isn't right, but that's just the way that it's always been. I mean, the business school just has free printing.
Oh, John, funny you should mention the A.B. Freeman School of Business. My next step is destroy the B School. We will rise up and redistribute its gluttonous budget. If the gender studies program had the B School's budget, sexism would end. The Norman Mailer bathroom stalls don't have doors, while the B School bathrooms have attendants with lavender soaps, hot towels, and white wine. The pianos of Dixon are too haunted to play, while the dean of the B School plays a golden violin all day long. All the history majors have asbestos poisoning from sitting in a bear, while the B School smells like Martha's Vineyard. Down with the aristocracy!
You know, it's radical, but I think your heart is in the right place.
Yeah, so Melissa, what's the next step after that?
After the B School is turned to rubble, the aristocracy will fall and the proletariat will rise. We will march down to Gibson, kick President Fitz out, and usher in the reign of the Tulane Cats!
All right, Melissa, thank you, and best of luck with all of that.
That's too bad. She seemed like a good one.
Yeah, she did at first.
President Michael Fitz spoke at Shabbat 1000 last week. Fitz, a Quaker, said that him speaking at a Jewish event was emblematic of the melting pot that exists at Tulane University. And he's right. It is.
A fire broke out near Disneyland's It's a Small World ride in late February. Investigation revealed that two of the victims, Billy Peterson and Stephanie Johnson, lived like 3 blocks away from each other. Well, what a small world.
Last month, President Obama vetoed a bill to construct the 1,200-mile Keystone XL pipeline. Environmentalists applauded Obama's decision, but his veto was not met without controversy. In a press conference, Keystone Light Beer spokesman Keith Stone said, "Obama is a socialist who hates America and birth certificates."
Here to comment further on environmental issues is local Divest student Greg Saltz.
Hey guys.
Hey, how's it going?
So Greg, so what is divestment?
Divestment is a thing that, it's important. It's got to do with oil, like gas prices, all that.
Divest Tulane is one of the most prominent, inspiring, and organized student organizations on campus. My understanding is that its goal is to get Tulane to remove all oil-related investments from its endowment.
Yeah, all that. I'm totally down with it all.
So how did you get involved with Divest?
Well, I was having a pretty tough time finding my niche at Tulane. But then I saw some cool-looking people wearing flannels and Doc Martens and orange patches, and I was like, thank God my mom got me Docs for Christmas. So I ran home, took some scissors to my jeans, put on a little orange patch, and just like that I was divesting.
And what's your role in the Divest movement?
Well, it's a grassroots movement. See these patches? I'm a part of Divest Tulane. I'm in Patterson all the time. I mean, if you walk into Patterson, you'll see me. Or catch me at the boot store, buying cigarettes.
What would you like to achieve with Divest?
What would I like to achieve? Well, it's a grassroots movement, it's not about me. Just look at the patch. That being said, I am making lots of friends, and that's going well. I'm talking to this girl, and I'm hoping something will come of that. She's poli-sci. I think she wants to get into community organizing or something, but... Oh, and she wears lots of flannel, black clothing, and doesn't wash her hair.
Oh, well.
So tell me more about Divest's environmental views. It seems that New Orleans' best interest is in direct opposition to the best interests of oil and gas companies. Can you speak a little bit to that?
Yeah, all that too. Let's make a difference. Let's change the world. Let's do the things that we need to do to make that happen.
Well, okay, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
So how can other Tulane students get involved with Divest?
Never invest. Keep divesting. Just look at the patch. It says it all.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Greg. Lawmakers in Oklahoma have recently voted to eliminate the new AP US history courses from high schools, claiming that the new attention given to topics such as slavery and the mistreatment of Native Americans renders it unpatriotic. The Tulane students currently hanging Confederate flags in the windows in Mayer and Aaron could not agree more with Oklahoma's decision.
Speaking of Confederate flags, there's now a pile out in the dumpsters behind the SAE house. No one knows where they came from. It's so weird.
In the wake of Oklahoma's SAE controversy, fraternities across the country have been under fire. When asked to comment, one SAE member remarked, "Tulane frats don't have time to be racist. We're too busy holding doors open for women and getting mad at them when they don't say thank you."
A New Orleans artist named John Buckley has gone viral with his pieces that transform infamous New Orleans potholes into art. It's cool, I guess, but I don't think it's street enough. Woo!
Well, that's all we have for you today.
Only a Tulane.
Only in New Orleans.
This has been
The Tulane Vignette Newsflash.
Good night.